Canmore's changed immensely. It's just exploded. I mean, from 66, if you wanted to buy groceries, you went to the mine store across the river.
Yeah, that's right.
You went to the mine store where they had a counter and you'd ask them for 2 cans of peaches off the counter, off the shelf.
Yeah.
No, and then Maris came on Main Street. Harvie Heights really has not changed. Luckily for us in Harvie Heights, the area is frozen. There's no new lots for sale.
Oh yeah.
There are a few mega homes that have been built there now. Well, we call them mega for Harvie Heights standards. Big houses that overfill the lot. You know, the old timers there kind of shake their heads about it. And the people that own those aren't living permanently there. It's still a really nice, quiet area. It's wonderful. Yeah, we don't have street lights. It's just we've got snow plowing in the winter, and you know, it's actually just a great place to live. It's a bit of an island. Well, I think it definitely increased the noise factor for the people in Harvie Heights that live on the bench. Our place was down below, so we weren't bothered too much. But
The sound goes
I
up.
think it changed for those people quite a bit. But you know, you get used to that after a while. You know, when I grew up in Calgary and Albo Drive, it was 2 lanes, now it's 4 lanes, and we used to have a garbage dump in the early days. That's where you took your garbage. It was out near the big tower, the big communication tower, on the way to the quarry, the Cominco quarry.
Didn't the bears like that?
Oh yeah, the bears loved that. Sure.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it was a big open pit that they bulldozed over once a year. Everything went in there. Everything. There was no recycling at all. Yeah. So you'd go up there once a week and take your bag of stuff and just chuck it in, plastic and all. So it's all buried there. Yeah. It's hard to think what would be under there.
So
And
now
I
it's
know
up-
that when our boys became a little bit older, they each had a blanket that they hauled around everywhere with them. So you couldn't go anywhere without the blankets. So I had 2 in the wash and 2 on the go.
Oh.
You know, little triangles. They just liked the feel of it.
Mm.
And it just became a headache keeping track of these things. So I decided we'd dedicate our blankets back to nature. So we hiked up to the dump with their blankets, and we made a little ceremony, and we dedicated them back to nature. Probably, well, about 3, yeah. 3 and 4 maybe, yeah. And I can't remember what year they closed that dump, but we had that dump for a long time before they finally realized that there's another way to deal with garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's
Harvie
all-
Heights, everyone has wells.
Mm-hmm.
And
Still,
now, yes. We have a field, and now I think if you've renovated a property, I think you have to treat your sewage a bit differently now. It's not the field system. They have another way of doing it. But, you do have to get your tanks pumped every 2 years. Well, I've been up Bugaboo, Victoria. I haven't been up Assiniboine. Never made it up there. Oh, Yamnuska, yeah. And then in Lake O'Hara, Huber, because we had a camp in there. You know, I was working cooking, so I didn't have a lot of time to do the camping, the climbing.